Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. India is gaining global attention through Bengaluru, as highlighted by Deputy Chief Minister K Shivakumar after his visit to the World Economic Forum in Davos. He shared optimism about India's growth, focusing on renewable energy, data centers, and urban development. With participation from 10 Indian states and leaders like Elon Musk, discussions emphasized urban mobility and investment in smaller cities to create local jobs. Shivakumar announced plans for IT City and AI City near Bengaluru, despite some opposition. The Karnataka government is committed to sustainable development, aiming to attract investments in green technologies and enhance infrastructure for future growth.
Santa Rosa, California is exploring improvements to its strict gas station ban, which was aimed at reducing emissions. The city is considering allowing Costco to relocate its gas station to a nearby mall, enhancing traffic flow and freeing up parking. This move could reduce greenhouse gas emissions from idling cars and includes plans for electric vehicle chargers. While some council members worry about changing the ordinance, adapting policies can lead to better outcomes for the community. Santa Rosa remains committed to climate goals by investing in sustainable infrastructure, ensuring a balanced approach to environmental and community needs.
Amitav Ghosh recently returned to Kolkata to discuss his new novel, Ghost Eye, at a literary event. He shared how climate disasters have profoundly influenced his writing and worldview. Ghosh emphasized the importance of fiction, stating it allows for immersive engagement with the world. He highlighted the connection between language, food, and our relationship with the universe, noting how children's memories can transcend cultural boundaries. Ghosh also linked environmental issues to our perception of the Earth, urging a shift from viewing it as lifeless. His experiences with major storms served as significant wake-up calls, inspiring deeper reflections on climate change.
India's National Aluminium Company Limited, or Nalco, is making exciting strides towards sustainability by planning to establish 200 to 300 megawatts of green power capacity with battery storage. This initiative aims to reduce carbon emissions significantly as the company transitions from coal-based power to renewable energy for its aluminium production. Nalco has already installed wind and solar power plants to promote carbon neutrality. Additionally, it's expanding its alumina refinery and developing bauxite mines in Odisha. Despite challenges like higher green power tariffs, Nalco's commitment to clean energy marks a positive step for both the environment and the aluminium industry.
Ravindra Energy Limited, based in India, has made important updates regarding its renewable energy and electric vehicle operations. The company corrected its previous report on swap stations, now confirming it operated 1 in Q2 and 2 in Q3 of FY26. With a strong renewable portfolio of 187 megawatts, all projects are generating income as expected. Excitingly, Ravindra plans to add 8 more swap stations by March 2026, supporting a sales pipeline of 275 vehicles. Financial backing from Yes Bank will help fuel this growth, showcasing the company's commitment to clean energy and innovative technology in the market.
In India, the National Aluminium Company Limited, known as Nalco, is making exciting strides towards sustainability by transitioning to renewable energy sources. The company plans to establish 200 to 300 megawatts of green power capacity, supported by battery storage, aiming to significantly reduce carbon emissions from its coal-dependent operations. Nalco has already installed 198 megawatts of wind power and solar energy systems to promote carbon neutrality. Additionally, it is expanding its alumina refinery and developing bauxite mines in Odisha. Despite challenges with green power costs and supply, Nalco's commitment to sustainable aluminium production is a positive step for the environment.
In Germany, Joe Kaiser, the chairman of Siemens Energy, has raised concerns about the impact of strict net zero targets on the country's industrial competitiveness. He argues that these ambitious goals are harming manufacturing and energy reliability, calling for a more balanced approach to decarbonization. Kaiser highlighted that Germany's emissions are already low compared to other nations, suggesting that aggressive targets may not significantly affect global emissions. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Switzerland, he emphasized the need for regulations that consider market demand, urging a pragmatic path forward for energy policies in Europe.
China is significantly advancing its influence through the Simandou mining project in Guinea, which is expected to ramp up iron ore shipments to 120 million tons annually. This development could reshape global trade routes and reduce China's reliance on Australian iron ore, potentially impacting geopolitical dynamics in the Taiwan Strait. As tensions rise, the United States maintains a policy of strategic ambiguity regarding Taiwan, balancing military preparedness with the need for diplomacy. The situation highlights the importance of understanding the interconnectedness of global economies and the implications of military strategies on climate change and technological advancements.
Adani Green Energy Limited has launched a 50-megawatt solar power project in Khavda, Gujarat, marking a significant step in India's renewable energy journey. Operational since January 25, 2026, this project boosts the company's total renewable generation capacity to over 17,287 megawatts. This achievement reflects Adani's commitment to enhancing clean energy infrastructure in India. Despite recent media reports regarding legal proceedings involving its directors, the company reassures stakeholders that its operations remain unaffected. With a focus on innovation, Adani aims to revolutionize trading and investing platforms for a brighter financial future in India.
Karnataka, India, has secured an impressive investment commitment of Rs 13,070 crore at the World Economic Forum in Davos, focusing on renewable energy, aerospace, and advanced manufacturing. Industries Minister M.B. Patil highlighted that over 45 meetings showcased Karnataka as a prime destination for global companies. Notable investments include Rs 10,500 crore from the RP Sanjeev Goenka Group for renewable energy, and plans from Carlsberg and Schneider Electric to establish facilities in the state. Interest from companies like Nokia and US-based Vast Space promises further growth, positioning Karnataka as a leader in sustainable urban development and technology innovation.
China's commitment to stop building coal-fired power plants abroad has sparked global excitement, but it has also led to unexpected challenges, including blackouts in countries like Chile, Spain, and Portugal. While China is increasing its renewable energy capacity, it continues to rely on advanced coal technologies domestically for stability. This dual approach allows China to export clean energy while ensuring its own grid remains robust. As renewable energy adoption grows, the importance of integrating energy storage and grid improvements becomes clear. China's clean technology exports are now significantly reducing global emissions, marking a promising step toward a greener future.
India is experiencing an exciting boom in solar panel production, driven by rising electricity demand and a desire to reduce dependence on China. Major companies like Adani and Tata are operating factories non-stop, producing thousands of panels daily. The government's support for local manufacturing is helping achieve ambitious renewable energy targets, with plans to increase solar capacity significantly by 2030. Although coal still dominates electricity generation, there are positive signs of change, including a slight decrease in coal usage last year. Industry leaders remain optimistic about the future of solar energy in India, highlighting its potential role in global markets.
The global shortage of semiconductors is impacting electric vehicle prices, particularly in the automotive industry. Electric vehicles require up to 3,000 semiconductors, leading to rising costs as materials like DRAM and NAND flash become scarce. Experts warn this shortage could be one of the worst ever, potentially forcing automakers to redesign vehicles with less advanced technology. Price hikes are expected across various sectors, including PCs and smartphones, as demand outstrips supply. Unfortunately, it may take years for the market to stabilize, largely due to the increased production of chips for artificial intelligence applications.
The United States has strategically withdrawn from several climate-related organizations while maintaining membership in key bodies like the UN Environment Program and the World Meteorological Organization. This decision reflects a desire to align international agreements, such as the Global Plastics Treaty and shipping emissions discussions, with American interests. The U.S. aims to influence policies that could impact its industries, particularly in plastics and energy. While it has stepped back from organizations focused on renewable energy, it remains engaged in those where it holds significant sway, showcasing its commitment to multilateralism on its own terms.
In the United States, a free public event titled Net Zero and Freedom will take place in New York City on February 19th, organized by Net Zero Watch. This gathering aims to discuss the potential challenges of the global energy transition to net zero, particularly regarding human freedom and the effectiveness of renewable energy sources. Key speakers, including Andrew Montford and authors of recent reports, will share insights on the implications of energy policies. Attendees can enjoy hors d'oeuvres and refreshments, making it a delightful evening for those interested in climate change and its societal impacts. Remember to register in advance.
In the United Kingdom, Labour's net zero mission, led by Ed Miliband, aims to improve energy efficiency in rental homes, potentially benefiting tenants. The government's Warm Homes Plan requires privately rented properties to achieve a minimum energy performance certificate rating of C by 2030. This initiative could save renters an average of £210 annually on energy bills and help lift many households out of fuel poverty. However, landlords may face significant costs, leading to concerns about increased rents. Despite these challenges, the government believes this policy will create warmer homes and is seen positively by some tenant and landlord groups. In Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, local evidence clearly shows that climate change is impacting the area, despite doubts expressed by some. The ice on Lake Coeur d'Alene, once thick enough for cars and ice skating, has not been reliable since the late 1980s. Additionally, the Spokane River dried up last summer, highlighting reduced snowfall and earlier spring melts. With 3 consecutive years of drought, the region faces its longest dry spell since the early 1900s. The Kootenai Environmental Alliance encourages a shift towards renewable energy and reducing fossil fuel use to combat these challenges and strengthen the community. For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.